Should you play Star Wars Battlefront 2 in 2025? Honestly, I'll give you the answer right away. But before we do get straight started with the video, if you do enjoy the video at any point, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that big post notification. We're almost at 3,000 subscribers. And comment if you still play the game, because honestly, I have put about almost 250 hours into this game, so I know what I'm talking about, and I always keep my eyes on this game. Super disappointed that we are probably not gonna get Star Wars Battlefront 3 from EA. Hopefully someone else does take the crown from EA, but personally I don't think we're gonna get anything because Lucas has a big contract or something with EA. So with them like just really canceling Battlefield 3 and announcing it's not coming out, I personally just decided just to come back to this game. As you can see, I have put hours into this game. I loved the first Star Wars Battlefront 1, but personally I did not own the copy. The copy I owned, I played it, but not as much as Star Wars Battlefront 2. Because this game, when it came out in 2017, me and all my friends, we would be getting on around the summertime, shredding it. And I got all my friends who don't even watch Star Wars to play the game. So it tells you something about this game. And the fact that for my first game, we ended up coming to Geonosis. That's a great map. And I was surprised. I got into a game like this immediately quick. The service is really popping. Honestly, I was super surprised. The game is really lively, especially on the weekend, since they do double XP, double reinforcements, where your reinforcements come back quicker or they're cheaper to get. I am a big fan of that. Sometimes it's not even on the weekend. They do it sometimes just even on Monday. Today I hopped on before recording this video and it was double XP. So we are in March for this video. I really wanted just to wait and maybe do it on May, but I've been enjoying the game. I hopped on, I played more than I had personally felt that I needed to record. Usually when you hop on as a content creator, you have your time that you have to create the content and then most likely get off. But me, I got my content and I stayed on and ended up playing way more. Personally, this is my favorite class, the Specialist, because you can boost your teammates. You have a turret, you have a concussion grenade. I personally love it. You gonna see me not playing the best once the game does start, but you gonna see me putting bell to ass sooner than later, because this game is the thing I do say, the game personally, maybe because I'm a high level, I am a max level. Maybe it's putting me into a server with these, sweaty people just like me who have maxed out. They have all their loadouts, they have all the equipment. Look at this guy, he's 720. So I do want to emphasize that I am not a low overall player, so I don't know how the gameplay feels for someone who is either trying to get back into the game or has not played the game in a minute. If you're low over, I don't know if they're gonna put you with sweats. Personally, there's a level 46 right there. It's interesting. I do really like the game personally. I feel like the game is in a great spot. So I do want to emphasize that if you do want to play the game, don't feel like there's not going to be nobody there. The fact that we're not getting a Star Wars Battlefront 3, this game is still doing extremely well. And the fact that the community is the community, this is one of the best communities. The Star Wars community, I know you seem like nerds, but it's some of the best people you meet. Good games. I usually not really toxic. So yeah, honestly, the fact that they're still about 7 years later, the franchise is still going for the Battlefront. I played the PSP. I have got to this franchise when I was a little kid. That's the funny thing. I've got into this franchise when I was so young. I'm 26. I probably got into this franchise when I was 13. That is insane, and I've grown with it. That's why my love for Star Wars is probably never gonna go away. Oh, I did say Specialist. It's not the Specialist, it's the Officer. That's my fault. The Specialist is the Sniper. So I do want to emphasize on that. I do got all my cards. I got all my guns on pretty much all the classes except the Gunner and the Specialist. The Sniper and the Gunner I don't have. It's not maxed out, all that. Those were my two least favorite classes. I wasn't a big fan of that Gunner class. I didn't like it. But honestly, you're gonna see me turn up. I told y'all I was rusty as hell. I wasn't getting good. I was missing my shots. These guys I'm playing with, yeah, they're good. But me, I was getting cooked. So yeah, you gonna see me. I'm telling y'all, don't judge the gameplay. Just wait. We need 4,000 in order to be able to get the heroes or the villains. If you're playing on the villains, you never played the game before, you can play as pretty much a lot of the Count Dooku, Darth Vader, like so many sick characters. Look at that grenade. I was asking myself, hello, what is you doing? I know you're a noob, but like, damn, I know you ain't been on the game for a minute, but I was moving real noobish. We already got, I think that's who? Is that Maul? That's not Maul. That's Kylo. My dumbass. That is me. Brain freeze right there. That is definitely Kylo, stupid ass. But yeah, so we ended up, it looks like our teammate ended up getting it. I thought we were going to be able to hold these guys off because they got 30. They still have not got this, the center command. But it's pretty easy to get. I thought we were going to be able to hold them off. I'm holding off this angle right here at the right peak. If you hold the right peak, you're going to be alright, honestly. But these guys are pushing. They were pushing individually. That's one of the things that I was really surprised. In this game mode, you don't want to push individually. Otherwise, their defense is going to cook you. I personally like being on offense, but defense is not bad. Especially if you have a good team like I have. You can really hold people off. And you can have some really intense gameplay. Like this dude threw it there perfect. But that's, that's Princess Leia right there. She threw the perfect grenade. Took my ass out of there. We need just about 1,000 and we can get one of the villains. So honestly, I don't think I was, no, I knew we were not going to get this unless they got the command center. But with only 15 of them left, them getting this command center was going to be too hard. Especially with 12 now. Keeps going down and down. I was having a good old time. I'll keep it a stack. I was too happy. The game still feels the same, honestly. As I know, a lot of you are probably either new or returning players to this game. For my returning players, you know this game. Whenever you go without playing it, I haven't played it in over maybe a year or so. Yeah, I keep my eyes on the news, but I don't be playing it. We ended up defending it perfectly. Now we're about to go into attack. Like I said, the game to me is amazing. Amazing. Great cutscenes. Geonosis is one of my favorite maps. I know a lot of people complain about the fact some of the maps are really wide open, but that's what a battlefield is. I don't know what y'all think a battlefield is. A battlefield, that's exactly what it is. And there's my teammate right there. He's first. And almost leveled up, actually. Like I said, that double XP is really, really good to get, especially as a newer player. I know that you're probably going through those levels really quickly because I got lots of XP and I'm pretty much a high level. So the fact that I'm getting good XP for being as high level as I am, that's really good. We ended up finishing number 9. But there wasn't that much action in order for us to do too much. 8 kills is not bad. Consider the second person with the most kills was 11, honestly. So I would more than take that 8 kills, considering there wasn't that much action. In my honest opinion, I was really surprised with how busy and how quick we got games. But usually maybe a year or so, it was hard to get even 10 players versing each other. But I'm noticing when I was recording the gameplay, I was getting games quick. I had no problems getting games. The only thing that I didn't try was the other game modes, like the heroes versus villains, the starfighters. I didn't try that. The only thing I did was, for me, I like my galactic battles. I don't like supremacy too much. So that's personally what I chose. I'm not big, like I said, not too much of a big fan of supremacy. If I do mispronounce something, I have not personally played the game in too long. But this is usually the cards I go with. My cards, I like one for the turret, one to boost my teammates, and one to reduce their cooldown for that. So that's why I like being an officer. My cards, I usually don't switch them too much. I do wish, but if they do want to add more to the game, add more cards, maybe more variety. But you can see we almost have a full lobby. Honestly, and I leveled up right there already. 119 for my officer. It's easy to wrap up, so if you're a new player, I do feel like that's gonna be really, really good. We just had to push to the left side. We don't want to go for the command center off the rip. We want to take the vehicle and then go for the command center right after. That's usually what I do whenever I'm in Geonosis. I always try to make sure the command center is last, so you can blitz it from different ways. If you don't want to blitz the command center without having people and without your teammates, so we're gonna take the vehicle immediately. I be dripped out. What do I gotta say? Do I gotta say too much? Your boy be dripped out. I be having that drip on. I got that thing on me. But like, no, honestly, the shield my teammate put on right there it's looking good. I want to make sure they're not rushing my teammate. They're rushing him right there. So I personally don't like being the one to hold the vehicle, because you have to hold it. It's not something you press. You have to be there in order to be able to get it. This guy ran away. I tried to be a little greedy. That's my fault there. There was no need for me to be greedy. I got shot. I got shot so quick. But in one lifetime, as long as, for me personally, I always try to get at least 1,000 per lifetime. That means within 4 lifetimes, 4 death, I can at least afford to be a hero or a villain. I notice we are pushing really well on the command center. One of my teammates is over there. We almost got the command center. So I switched my game plan to go towards the command center and help out my teammates. But honestly, they really did not need me. They got this command center easy as hell. So we're going to go push towards the vehicle, because we need to get this vehicle as soon as possible, because we have 74 people. You think 74 lives is a lot, but sometimes your teammates can die really quick, come back and die. But we was not losing as many people because we was pushing together. They do have one of their bosses. Their boss, which he's a super villain or villain, because there's no such thing as a super villain in Star Wars. It's just a bad guy. You're just either a bad guy or a good guy. Even sometimes it's just, there's a a line. But either ways, I'm about to die. I'm one shot. I didn't even see this dude. He's blended perfectly. That's the thing about being the droids and your Geonosis. If you're smart like that, dude, you can blend in perfectly, because I did not see him. He was hiding in the rock, and sometimes the lighting is super bright and it looks all the same, so it can be really, really tough. Like I said, this game continues to just amaze me. I might do a live stream, so if you are a huge Star Wars Battlefront 2 fan, honestly, I'm considering. And I do have the Star Wars that just came out, the OG one. The OG that just came out, I can definitely stream those. I'm a huge Star Wars nerd. There haven't been nothing that crazy Star Wars that really caught my eyes besides The Mandalorian. So honestly, I know Star Wars wise, content wise, it's a little low. But they seem like to have given up on pushing. So it looks like we're going to get this vehicle quite easily. Sniping. I'm sniping with a pistol. All this sniping you see is with a little ass pistol. But you got to remember, there's no such thing as bullet drop off in Star Wars. So you can shoot. The only thing you got to worry about is to cool down the thing overheating. So that's the thing you're always focused on as someone who's shooting. Honestly, this guy's pushing too hard. I got to grab me that kill. 2-player kill streak. I got lasered by the same dude hiding in them rocks. Like, look at him. We almost got 4,000, because that's exactly the amount we need in order to be able to get the heroes and the villains. We are on the hero side, so we'll be able to get Anakin Skywalker, all that. There's so many Jedis and Sith and other bounty hunters that they could possibly add it to this game or on to the next game. Ahsoka is not even here. Like, there's so many characters that they could add it. Mace Windu, so many. Mace is in the game, sorry. I'm pretty sure Mace is in the game. I could be wrong. I could be 100% wrong on that. There's a lot of characters that they could possibly have added that they did not add. So I'm hoping, I have not given up hope on the fact that we will get a Star Wars Battlefront 3. I have not given up hope. I still think there's a chance of us still getting that Star Wars Battlefront 3, or maybe a Star Wars, like Star Wars 1 and going forward. Maybe a new Star Wars series, not by EA, by a different company. Maybe that will force EA to step up their game, because there would be more competition. When there's more competition, you're more likely to step up your game, because you feel like you're not the one with a monopoly. When you have a monopoly, there is absolutely zero reason for you to try even as hard as you would, because you know the customers are going to come back to you. But about business, honestly, my plan is, I thought about this. My plan was to try to hold this angle right here, and whenever the vehicles do drop, those AT-ATs, I'm gonna get on those, because that's how you farm the easiest points. If you're an OG, you know how to farm points on this map, especially when you are the one which is pushing the attack. You see those walkers right there? I need to get in those. I noticed one being dropped all the way down there. I don't notice anybody. I noticed a couple people trying to go for it, but I don't think they're trying to go for it. They're just kind of trying to defend it. I'm rushing. I know, hey, let me get in this thing. Let me get in this thing because I'm about to farm up some points. We immediately on this, and this is, watch me. I'm about to show you how you create the push. This easy kill. That's one kill right there. We're about to get another kill right there. 3-player kill streak. And I notice these guys are just being annoying, bro. They're just being annoying. You have a lot of health. So I'm like, you know what? You guys are not going to get away with this. I got my teammate a free kill there. Another AT drops in. I don't know if my teammates was getting in though. So now that I'm watching the gameplay, I really want to see if someone does get in that. I don't think so. I think that's an AI one, but I could be wrong. I think you can get in that one. I could be wrong though. I could be 100% wrong. I'm asking myself. You can tell my ass I ain't playing the game in a minute because I'm shooting this. Expect to do some damage to it. I was not doing no damage to it. So I was not. I was so surprised my ass did not know what was going on. So that caught me off guard. But we are stacking up the points, honestly. If you notice at the bottom, 500. We got 500. A little bit of stick drift right there. But we trying to stack up these points. I already have more than enough points to become a Jedi, honestly. 4-player kill streak. I noticed this thing does insane damage. So I'm like, you know what? That's how we gonna get. It's a 2-shot kill. 2-shot kill. So this is how you stack up these free points. I noticed 1. That's another one. 6. I'm getting kills galore right there. I said forget about taking the tournament. I'm not playing the objective right now. I'm trying to apply pressure because those kids were doing a lot of damage to me, honestly. That's what I tried to do. And I also wanted my teammates to be able to push because I noticed I was taking a lot of damage. It'd be kind of sick if you could move it and then use a rock. But hey, you know what? You can't get away with everything in the game. I love this game. I know some of y'all have, it holds a special spot in your heart. We got 8-player kill streak. I want to see if I can get to 10 before it's destroyed. I know I am pretty close to dying, but I am like, you know, if I'm gonna go out, I'll make sure at least I'm taking someone out with me. Took out that tank right there. I got destroyed, but I ran up the bag. Oh my, we was at 3,000. We had 8,000. So that means I could buy the Jedi 2 times over because they only 4,000. I was thinking, since it's a long range battle, I personally was thinking about going Finn. Finn is a good support and he has a blaster, so which is a lot easier. I noticed nobody's getting on there, so I'm like, hey, yeah, I might as well get on one of these. Like, not this one. This one was taken, so I moved on and I ran across. Look at this. I put my Vanguard on so I can run super fast. I noticed there was some dude running that way, so I'm like, hey, I gotta beat him. Look at this dude. Honestly, though, he was ahead of me, though, so I really thought he was going to go for it. As we get here, I noticed there's a droid right underneath the thing. He starts going for the kill. I'm like, okay, bad. Say less. We're getting shot. I'm like, he's getting distracted. I'm going to go for it before he goes for it. I managed to get in there, and hey, I'm about to cook up, but it took a lot of damage. I'm about to get blown up. So, honestly, was that worth it? Yes and no. So I'm thinking maybe should I just wait so I can become one of the Jedis, one of the good guys. I'm like, I don't know when someone's gonna die. So honestly, that's not the biggest thing. So we want to continue and continuously play because it's really cheap to play as one of the enforcers. Honestly, sometimes they're 500, they're 2,000, have more than enough. So nobody's dying. So honestly, this game, this is the little moments that make this game fun. You're waiting for one of your teammates to die so you can become a hero. I am guilty as hell for it. I will tell you this right now. I am so guilty. It's not even funny. But I decided to go as one of the enforcers. So as I wait for one of my teammates to end up dying. So we're going to push this and keep complaining, honestly, but I'm getting shot from a lot more places than I thought. We applying great pressure, honestly, the greatest pressure you can possibly apply, but I'm about to die right here. I'm trying to get my teammates to heal me. Nobody's healing me at all. Like, I guess we don't have an officer here. I peek a little bit right here. 2-1 grenade missed. rolled in there, threw one more. I got a kill, but I died. So the trade-off was kind of worth it, but not really. So we take it. I noticed I could take Finn. That's why I took Finn right here. I'm like, man, Finn is great for just sitting in the back and supporting his teammates. So that was one of the main things I was trying to do. And the fact that he has aimbot. Yeah, he has aimbot with this L1. His L1 is practically aimbot. Pushing with the teammates. I could easily become a Jedi, but for me, I like playing Finn. I played a lot of the other Jedis, but Finn is one of my favorite characters to play with. So that's one of the main things I did like about this game. Even regardless, the other characters who are not Jedis were treated really good as characters. Like Finn was not a Jedi, but this blaster is really good, honestly, in my honest opinion. I know it's really fun. He has skills that complement his teams more than the Jedis, because the Jedis, they're straight up just made to be beasts. Finn is more of like, he's made to be the team guy. He fights with this team. The Jedis, they, you know what they do. They can go out there, solo a whole battalion of droids by themselves. So sometimes it's good to understand how your character plays, so you can play and roleplay a little bit as them. That was one of the main things I used to do when I used to play this game back in the day, is roleplay a little bit with the character, because honestly, without roleplay, sometimes it felt a little boring. If I was Maul, someone play super aggressive, Count Dooku, for example, like Obi-Wan, I play super defensive, because Obi-Wan is a more defensive fighter. So there's things like that that made the game more have more longevity. But we was applying pressure to these boys hard. We was applying pressure to them hard, where we was making sure that they don't get this. Because honestly, Geonosis is one of those maps you're either gonna get cooked, or either the defense is gonna push you so hard, or the offense is gonna do what we're doing and just make sure you guys don't even leave the spawn point. That's what we are honestly doing. I already got 3-player kill streak right here. We are pushing these guys. I noticed that they got a villain over there. I'm not sure who's that over there. We decided to just continuously push them so that they can't do nothing. Look at them retreating to the battle line. I noticed this dude right behind me. My teammate's saving my ass right there. I'm trying to hold the right side. I know my teammates on the left side, and then we can have the tanks pushing in the middle, just like that. It's a battlefield. You gotta, use your head a little bit, play a little bit smart. But personally, this game is amazing. If it's possible, I'll see if I can get more content. I'll see. I'll probably get some more content for y'all, even if not for now, for May 4th. And no, I will. I'll get y'all some more content. If this somehow gets to 24 likes, if you got to this far, if you get this to 24 likes, I will bring y'all like a next Battlefield content as soon as possible. Honestly, even by the end of this week, I can 100% do that for y'all. That's something I plan on doing, because I enjoyed the game. If y'all enjoyed the game, y'all showed the support for the game, I don't mind bringing the content. That's one thing I always say. The content can always come regardless of what's going on, and I feel like it's super important to stay active as a content creator, and to stay true to your word. Honestly, the fact that this is why I played as Finn, because if I was a Jedi, I would have had to be pretty much up in their faces. And right now, we're not trying to be up in their faces. We're just trying to overwhelm them with numbers. We have 3 of the turbo lasers, so we need to make sure that we just continuous pressure those, so those turbo lasers can come forward. So that's why you see me trying to set up the pace, applying pressure, staying on the front foot, making sure that these guys, they cannot get outside the spawn. I level up as Finn, making sure that guy is dead. That's a 5-player kill streak. That's why I told y'all I like playing as Finn, because honestly, you can really hold off a lot of these dudes really easy. Honestly, it's not that hard to be able to hold and just really get kills from different angles, as you see there, and you're just picking them off from a distance, right? There's no need for me to get super close for no reason. If you get the cooldown, if you time that cooldown, you notice that's when your gun gets that yellow. That means you can honestly blast that thing. You can blast it way more. And I was missing my shots. I'll be lying to you. I was missing my shots there. I don't have the best aim. I'll be lying to you if I said I have the best aim. I noticed I don't have enough points, so I'm like the best thing I want to do for my teammates is get on those turbo lasers if they need me to get on the turbo lasers. So I decided to go as the officer because sometimes there's a lot of enforcers and a lot of reinforcements, and sometimes they don't get there. So the main thing is just protecting these lasers. We need our turbo lasers to get close pretty much right here, and we pretty much just beat the game. And honestly, once we noticed this was a good game. We won the game just like that. This did Droughticate rushing me, but blasted his ass. Another one passed to roll me. I don't know what he's doing. He's rolling. You see me rolling. I tried to laser him, but he's fast as hell. We got Maul over there boxing. He's not boxing on the objective, so we are all fighting on the objective. They don't want to fight on the objective. We are about to secure the objective and get out of here. That was the main thing. My boy put a bubble there for me. I gotta grab that bubble real quick. Honestly, the game is amazing. I had a great time. I killed it, honestly. I feel like I killed it. We got this turbo walker that we need to get there. There's one more all the way in the back over there. I'm running because I'm like, if we do not get this one more in there, we might lose. I ended up going 32 kills, and I ended up getting top 5. Top 5 after not playing in a long time. So honestly, I enjoyed the game. The person with the top kills, I have 54, so I did good in my honest opinion. If you did enjoy the gameplay, if you wish for a year to bring Star Wars Battlefront 3 forward into the future, don't forget to like, comment, and let me know, what do you think about the game? Are you still playing the game? We're almost at 3,000 subscribers, and I will see y'all in the next video. Have a great day and peace out. Yeah.